welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on the video and joining me on this freestyle, not rap, rant. I'm just gonna let my mouth run and see where we get with this topic. So something that I've been paying a very close attention to lately is how many people are able to actually maintain their fat loss after going through a fat loss phase. A lot of studies show that not many people actually are able to do that. A lot of the people end up rebounding really badly and just gaining the weight back or gaining even more weight. So where does this come from? I've talked about this a million times on my videos before, and it's mainly from people doing very extreme diets, following very extreme protocols and approaches, and putting their body through something that's not realistic and that they can't sustain year-round. So that's pretty much the answer to the topic, is how do we maintain fat loss? We maintain fat loss through finding a way to make this a lifestyle and make it something that we do every single day. And we do it because we enjoy it, and we don't do it because we have to get ready for a photo shoot or a wedding. And like, unless you are a competitive bodybuilder, that's a complete different topic. But if you're doing this for yourself and it's a lifestyle goal, then you should definitely be aiming to do it in a very realistic manner. That way you can actually accomplish something that you're going to be able to maintain for the rest of your life, not just short term. And that's where most people fail, is that people just want quick, they want fast results and they want to see them now. But would you rather just give yourself time, be gentle with your body, enjoy the process, because you're not going to have to be doing like hours of cardio and super low carb diets and get results through that. I think the biggest reason why people fall into the dieting trend and all of that is because the media has made it so normal for us to be in a constant pursuit for being on a diet or being on a strict plan. And like, that is completely fine if you have a certain deadline, but if you're trying to achieve something that you want to maintain for the rest of your life, then you definitely have to follow something that's going to be realistic and easy to follow. Because if you don't want to do it for the rest of your life, then what makes you think that you're going to be able to maintain those results that you achieved following this very extreme approach? So my best word of advice, coming from someone who's been in this industry for about over 3 years now, and has gone through many diets. I'm a competitive bodybuilder as well. I'm an IFBB Bikini Pro, so I know what it's like to be stage lean. I know what it's like to follow an extreme diet. I know what it's like to look my best. But I also understand that I can't aim to sustain and maintain that year-round, because it's just not healthy for us. So the first thing that we need to understand is that, one, looking super lean and shredded all the time is not healthy, it's not realistic, and it's not something that you should aim to maintain year-round. The second thing is that if you want to achieve results that you're going to be able to maintain year-round, is that you have to look at this as a lifestyle change, not just a 12-week diet or a 16-week diet. No, you're gonna wanna look at this as something that you're gonna wanna do for the rest of your life. So the best way to do that is just simply making small changes every single day. And even though you're not gonna see results overnight, even on a diet, you're not gonna see results overnight. And it might take longer because you are being a little bit more lenient and flexible with everything. You're still gonna be making progress because you're making changes every single day. So sometimes something as small as like cutting back on drinking juice or soda or anything like that will honestly make the biggest change. The thing is that we don't see it right away and we get frustrated and we quit. But we have to remember that we didn't put that weight on overnight. So what makes you think you're gonna lose it overnight, you know? The third thing would definitely be making small changes every single day, and changes that are gonna result in you just changing your lifestyle to the point that you're gonna wake up one day and be like, whoa, I am this person because I choose to be and because I enjoy doing this, and I don't drink soda because I don't want it, instead of having that I can't have it mindset, which always ends up in like relapsing and just ending up in the same spot where you were to begin with. The fourth thing, I think we were on four, maybe third, I don't know. But the next thing, I guess, would be increasing your activity levels. And it doesn't have to be through the gym. It doesn't have to be through a treadmill. Honestly, doing something as small as like going for walks in the morning, or going for walks after work, or maybe going to the gym 3 times a week. Like, we're just such extremists because we want everything right now, that we just jump in at full force, go super hard, burn out, give it up, lose all the progress that we made, and then we're back into that vicious cycle of dieting, overtraining, and all of that. So just start small. be patient and be gentle with yourself. Understand that if you make changes every single day, you're gonna be able to lose weight. You might not see the scale change overnight and every single week, but trust me, you're gonna look back a year to 2 years from now, you're gonna be in a much better place than you are right now just because you made that change. And the best part about it is that you're gonna truthfully enjoy that because it happened organically. It didn't happen because you had to do it, because you had a 12-week program, because you had a 16-week program. So I hope that made sense, and I hope that I got my point across that fitness shouldn't be about looking a certain way. It shouldn't be about following a super strict plan. It should be about having the energy to want to go to the gym, having the energy to do cardio because you want to do cardio, to try out different ways of doing fitness, keeping it interesting and just having fun with it. That's what fitness should be about, and that's how you make fitness your lifestyle. The moment you enjoy something, you're gonna want to keep doing it. So what makes you think that following a diet that you don't even enjoy is gonna help you achieve long-term results? Anything that comes easy in life, and I'm not saying easy in the sense that dieting is easy, I'm saying easy in the sense that it happens very quickly, but anything that comes easy in life will go just as fast. So obviously there's flexible dieting and there's reverse dieting to kind of maintain most of that, but at the same time, life isn't about numbers, life isn't about tracking everything we eat, life is about enjoying life and just feeling good. And for the most part, if you're in a big deficit, you're exercising too much, you're not gonna feel very good, you're not gonna have the energy to want to go out and be active, which is what fitness is supposed to be about. But like I said, if you are a competitive bodybuilder, it's a complete different topic, and I completely understand it because I've been in that spot before, and I will most likely be in that spot again in the future. Not anytime soon, but when I do decide to compete again, I will most likely be there. But I have been able to find this happy medium where even after my show prep, I'm still able to be in a really good place physically because I've just been able to find a way to do fitness where I enjoy it, and it just has become a part of my life. It hasn't always been like this for me. I haven't always loved being in the gym. I haven't always loved being outside and being active, but every single change that I've made over the past 3 years has led me to the point today where I've been able to find this balance in my life. So that's what I encourage you guys to do. I encourage you guys to take it slow, be gentle with yourself, patient, just be patient. It will happen, okay? That is about it for this video, you guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. If you find that someone out there is gonna find this helpful, then maybe share it with them. And if you guys have any questions for me, anything to tell me, make sure to leave it down below. Thank you so mumuch for tuning back into my channel, you guys, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a good day.